And hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're back with the Midwest Express. So today I want to talk to you guys again about Roadie. And I've had a lot of posts in the comments section talking about how people never get orders on Roadie and that their market is just too much competition, or there's no money to be made, or the orders don't pay enough. So I want to break down some of the myths and misunderstandings that go along with Roadie so that everybody has a better understanding. So one of the first things to understand with Roadie is that orders are stackable. And I did a previous video on how to stack orders on Roadie. If you want to learn more about that, once you get signed up for Roadie, check it out. It's really important because when I first started with Roadie, I would look at it, I would take one order, and I'd be like, well, that was a waste of time. If you're not stacking orders on Roadie, it will not be as advantageous as if you are. And it's something that you can stack yourself. You don't have to wait for them to stack the orders for you. Next, orders that are stacked by certain stores, like a good example or one of the big users of Roadie app is Best Buy. Best Buy will group together batch orders of 8, 10, 12 drop-offs. When you get these batch orders for Roadie with Best Buy, typically when they post, they will be a lower amount. Now, if somebody's foolish enough to take them for the lower amount, like an example was today, there was a Roadie order that was like $32. It went 44 miles and it had 10 stops. I'm not taking that order. But as nobody took the order, eventually it incrementally goes up. And it's important to let those orders almost breathe. Now, the bad thing about Roadie is once you get a lot of competition in your area and market saturation, when drivers are unaware that the prices are going to go up, they just take whatever. And it's important that you guys understand that they will go up. So wait until they surge up, and then you'll get a notification also saying, oh, here's the new price. And as soon as you see that, take the order. Just a recommendation. Everybody has their own price on what they're willing to do a drive for. You guys have to make up your own mind there. Another really important thing to understand about Roadie, and this is with everybody that says, I never get the orders. I put in for them, but I never get them. Okay, so the way Roadie works is closest drivers to the area usually get selected. And there's, with some areas, there's a lot of competition. So you need to be near the area that's releasing those jobs to get those orders typically. And then that leads me to my next statement is you need to understand that every different vendor has their own release time. And it's all a little bit different in your market and your area. Now, there is kind of a standardization. And I went on a Reddit board, and one of the top posts for the Roadie app, there was somebody that had posted this. He was quitting Roadie, and he kind of let the secret out there. He was like, hey, I'm going to let you guys know these are all the times that I've recorded in my area. And he worked out of the Orlando area. And I'm going to post it up here. But it kind of shows, like, during the weekdays, Home Depot releases at 5:20 in the morning. And then at 6:20 on Sundays. And Tractor Supply's at 7. And Walmart orders usually come out at 7:15, and then Home Depot again at 7:20. So there's all these different stores that are releasing at different times of the day. It's important to understand the timeline for your area. So you have to do a little research, and you have to play with it and kind of find out, oh, these are the times when those orders come out. I have a buddy who does Uber late night, and he snatches up these early morning Roadie orders from Home Depot at 5:20 in the morning and picks them up at 6 right when the doors open, and goes and finishes his deliveries, and then he's done for the day. So he likes to finish it out with a Roadie order instead of doing the morning people. So, but there's all different types of stores and Michaels and at home, and you got to learn your market. And that's the secret or the trick to the trade with when it comes to Roadie, is understanding the release times of jobs in your area and being close to those areas during those times when they're going to release. So, and that doesn't guarantee there is going to be a release, doesn't guarantee they're going to have orders that day. But if you're going to use Roadie, it's better to understand kind of where they're going to drop at what times so that you could be pre-positioned in those areas. Orders being stackable, but this is just a warning I wanted to talk to you guys about. there are a couple of hurdles with Roadie, and one of them is pharmaceutical. When you got pharmacy deliveries, you have to do them immediately. You can't wait and stack them with other things. Roadie will really frown upon that. When you have a pharmacy delivery, you have to do it right away. Same thing goes with the airlines. Now, the airlines, there's a little bit more flexibility there, but the airlines have like Delta Airlines for my market, they have a 4-hour delivery window. So once they post that job, they want it delivered within 4 hours. And if it's a little bit of distance, or if that order's been sitting there a while waiting for somebody to take it, that timer's already been running. And that's why they increase those fares or fees to make a delivery. I'll give you an example. A typical delivery from the airport to downtown Madison is like $12 when it posts originally. But if people leave it alone, it'll go up to $25, $35. So it's really important to let those orders breathe so you can make a little bit more money. The only thing is the competition. As areas get more saturated, more drivers that don't understand how it works, they don't let the surge ever happen. They just snatch up the orders and take them while they're small. And that's a double-edged sword when it comes to Roadie. But I just wanted to kind of share this with you guys so you get a broader understanding of Roadie. Like I said, Roadie is not an app that I would recommend doing full-time, but it's a great app to combo with Walmart Spark and any food delivery apps. So just something out there for you. Also, Uber and Lyft, it's a good thing to realize, like, you got a passenger going to the airport, turn on your Roadie app. There might be some baggage waiting there just to get picked up to go somewhere else. So you can snag those orders and then go right out of the airport instead of going and waiting in the queue for a long time depending on your airport. So just another idea out there for you guys. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week. I've gotten a couple whammies this last couple days. I want to say it was Saturday evening. One of my taillights burnt out. So I'm like, oh, geez. All right. So this morning I get in there. They're like, all right, we'll replace the bulb. It's not the bulb. It's some kind of electrical issue with the car. So I got to get back into the shop again tomorrow on Valentine's Day. So that's probably going to take a little bit of wind out of the sails for that holiday deliveries of flowers and everything else I had going. Unless I talk the wife into let me use her vehicle. So I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll see one day at a time. Hopefully you guys get some value out of this channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.